I think it's live. Hey everybody, I'm back. There's some time to kill here. All right, come on, buddy. Hurry up and pass me. I got warning beepers everywhere. Anyway, so here in this weird town called Signal Hill, she had to do something in this area, so I'm just kind of killing time. But I noticed driving through here last night that there's actually a bunch of oil pumping mini rigs around here. Those little things they call grasshoppers. If you saw my train tour coming down here, you actually saw grasshoppers on the side of the road. Those pumping things with counterweights on them to constantly pump oil out of the ground. Otherwise, a piece of crap Tesla dealership there. But that's redundant. So I was going to go down here, down Spring Street, I think it was. They're all over the place around here, but there's a whole bunch down Spring Street. And just something weird. You don't see oil pumps like right outside of a cafe or in a suburban area very often. It's kind of odd. So they got to take the oil where they can, I guess. Definitely not a lot of environmentalists in this neighborhood. So I think we're clear, we're clear, we're clear. Yes, we're clear. So just down here a little bit. It's not gonna be a very long stream. There's not much to see here. So a couple industrial things, some car dealerships, some neighborhood nearby, but right up here, left and right, you'll see some little grasshoppers and fences. And I saw one right outside a cafe last night. That was kind of funny. But we weren't heading back this way, so I didn't have a chance to shoot it. So keep your eyes peeled and you'll see some. There's a field up here that has a bunch, but there's like one right outside some cafe. Oh, there's one on the left. We just passed it here. A couple green ones on the left behind some fences. There's one on the right. See the green thing above the car shells, the camper shells. Just little fenced in areas with, left, here you go. Left side's one pumping away in a field. One on the right as well that's not going. And there's several bigger ones in the field on the left up here. So it's just weird to see these actively pumping oil rigs, little grasshoppers everywhere. Have little fences around them so nobody goes and messes with them. So there's one back there on the left, one here on the left here going crazy. Some on the left up here as well, these little field, little vacant lots. And then I thought there was one up here in front of a cafe. There he goes, one on the left, there's a gray one. And then there's one here on the corner behind a fence, a big gray one, or beige, I guess that's a beige color. Just behind this truck here, pumping away. So it's almost like some scene out of Grand Theft Auto in some industrial neighborhood with random stuff like oil pumps and things. It's just very odd. I just don't see this anywhere, at least not in California. But now I have. What else? I'll just go down here a little bit further. A bunch of these kind of vacant lot / shared lots with some pumps going. Some are stopped and some are going. Some are green and some are beige. Another one on the right up here. Some oil storage tanks, looks like. Some nice graffiti on that section there. There's a hospital and a little, looks like a phony grass soccer field there, maybe. And let's keep going a little bit further. I thought someone in front of a cafe. Drove down this road for a while yesterday. Just kind of a back road. Let's see. have passed the one in front of the cafe. I was going the other way. Maybe from this vantage point I couldn't see it. We got a train track up here. So there's the local Metro rail. That's their light rail. Not Caltrain like I was or Amtrak like I was taking on the way down here. Just go down here a little bit further, see what we can see. Had to put the AC on. It's so hot down here the last couple of days. Although kind of cool at night. It's very weird temperature shifts. So just more normal neighborhood here. I don't see any more oil rigs down here. I guess that was the hotbed back there. Just a little bit further. There's a nice topiary here and there. Yep, not seeing any more. Just neighborhoods. It's all residential. I guess I didn't come through. Must have come down through Long Beach Avenue back there. I'll turn around up here. There's a church here on the left. Or is that a school? I guess it's a school. Look like a church a little bit. All right, back the other way. Got a slightly better mount now. I took all the gaffer's tape off last night, and the dash was so hot, it was melting the gaffer's tape adhesive onto the dash. So I had to use isopropanol and some elbow grease with some paper towels to get that shit off. It was a big mess, but good old chemistry comes through again. So this time I'm using the blue masking tape, which is the painter's tape, which is great because it doesn't stretch like gaffer's tape. The adhesive is much simpler and doesn't leave anything behind, and it doesn't allow stretching and torquing from bouncing around the car. So it's a much more stable mount today, and it'll be nothing to clean up. So I left my tape in the room yesterday. Otherwise I would have used this stuff yesterday. Much easier, much better. Even though taping is still a hack, I need a suction cup mount, but I forgot to bring one. But yeah, it's pretty solid image right now. It's a funny, I don't see a lot of gas stations in my area, oddly enough, the high-tech gas stations with digital screens with the prices. They're always still like hand-placed lettering and numbers and stuff. But I saw a bunch of digital ones earlier when I was driving. Took a picture of it and noticed after the fact there's a very funny sign if you read it differently than it's intended. There's something about gas bags or something in the rear. I don't know, just that's kind of funny. Gas pockets or gas bags in the rear. That's kind of wild. Also, we saw a horrible accident on the way here. Took us like another hour to get here practically than it should have taken. Typical LA traffic mixed with accidents. I had 4 accidents yesterday coming back to pick her up from Perfect Circuit. And this morning we had just one big accident that slowed down traffic immensely. And we got there. I actually snapped a picture of it, but I haven't looked at it yet. It was an accordion. This little white car had smashed into a big truck in front of it, like a big half-ton pickup truck. But that front of that pickup truck had been smashed in, so it also reared into somebody. But they moved that truck already, or whatever it was. So, but the little white car behind hit that truck and got smashed from behind, so it squashed in like an accordion. I mean, they could have killed the driver, but it looked like the person was probably okay. But the car was literally a total. I mean, I gotta go back and check that picture out. It was crazy. People here drive like maniacs, and they wonder why they have these bad accidents. It's a lot more crazy, fast drivers. Here's a better shot of the oil things here. A lot of crazy, fast drivers around here, and eventually it's going to catch up to you, you know. I drive fast when I need to, but not just to do it. There's some rigs pumping away. Some green grasshoppers. A whole bunch in this field here. We'll see if I can see that one on the left. It's in front of a cafe of some kind. It's just kind of weird because there's a small fenced-in area literally right outside the cafe where you would normally park your cars. So that'd be weird. Right outside your restaurant. And other than that, there's not much else interesting to see around here. I just thought the oil pumps are interesting. It's a weird placement. There's some on the left here. Of course, eucalyptus trees everywhere. Those goddamn things are all over the place. Got 5-0 just drove by. Keeping the peace. Now back to the car dealerships. Huh, I wonder where I saw that cafe with one. It was just a very odd placement. That's where I came from, that big array of electrical stuff on the right. That's where the parking lot I was just leaving from. Let me go down this way a little bit past where I was. See if anything interesting is down here. But yeah, it's mostly like car dealerships, Best Buy, body shops. It's like semi-industrial neighborhood right by a residential neighborhood. So again, not super exciting, but something different to look at least. I'm definitely killing time here because there's really nothing over here. For me, anyway. She had to go to some outlet store down here that's weirdly placed in this random area. Gotta go where the deals are. And today we're heading to Channel Islands. We're going to go to Santa Catalina Island, which I've seen from the shore many times, but I've never been out there. So we're going to have a boat trip, spend the night at some little hotel. So hopefully, I don't know what the signal's going to be like out there. I'll probably have to record a lot of local shit. And so I'll get some footage somehow. So if you don't see live streams later today, that's why. It's probably have no signal in the water. I'll just be shooting locally. Upload when I get to the hotel later, I guess. Yeah, nothing out here, just car dealerships again. But yeah, Channel Island should be fun. Haven't been out there. Not sure other than just shops and scenery what to do out there, but something different. I have friends that go out there and scuba dive, which is really nice, but we're not doing that. Although I would go back there one time and do that. I love scuba diving. So we're gonna do that and then come back sometime tomorrow. And I think we're gonna go to Universal Studios. I wasn't planning on it, but last minute she thought she wanted to check it out. She's never been there. And it's fun. You get like backlot studio tour kind of stuff. You get rides and entertainment. The famous ride where they have the Jaws shark animated comes up at you on the tram that goes through all the. You go by the Psycho House, Norman Bates' little Psycho House. There used to be a flooding set inside a subway. Then it became a Star Wars thing for a while. Then it became I think way back it was a Battlestar Galactica set from the 70s, late 70s show. And then it was a King Kong thing for a while. A giant animatronic King Kong would come up and yell at you. I don't know. I went there a long time ago. I think last time I was there was a King Kong thing. And they just have a bunch of other stuff there. It's it's very touristy, but there's some filmmaking elements to it. There's some rides, junk food, people watching, all the usual shit you get at these places. So, should be fun. And then after that, I don't know what we're doing. Oh, I think we're doing a Hollywood tour. She likes looking at fucking celebrity houses and stuff. Which is totally not my thing, but whatever. So we're going to do one of those top deck bus things where you drive around and annoy celebrities in their homes with the guy with the megaphone or whatever, PA system. So we're doing that, I think the last day before we come back. So that should be fun. I'm going to definitely stream that because that's outdoors and you guys can have a laugh at that. And because you're in a upper deck bus kind of thing, you get a much better view of the area you're going to, and you can see over their high fences and their gates and more of their houses. From the street, if you drive around with a private map that you buy or an audio tape guided tour thing, whatever, you're still stuck at street level. You can't see much. And you don't have a guy spouting fun facts at you the whole time. So it's something to try once. I've never done it before. So this is a trip of a lot of firsts. The train trip, the Channel Islands, the Hollywood tour. Stuff. Wow, that tunnel was significant enough to cut me off. All right, I'm going to turn around. There's nothing down here. It's like an airport, maybe? So it might be an airport over there. Small airport. Can't do U-turn, so I got to do a double left turn. What a stupid thing. Drinking lots of water, sweating like crazy down here. Like Richard Simmons, sweating to the oldies. Got a funny blinker tone. Almost sounds synthetic. Doesn't sound like a typical relay. Yeah, Long Beach Airport. Woohoo! Now I've seen it. Long Beach Fire Department. Are you going or not going? What are you sitting there for? Alright, back to the tunnel. I'm gonna get cut off again. I guess that's the runway. Yeah, the tunnel's the runway. There's the tower in the distance there. Going right under the runway. Whee! There we go. There's my reconnect button. Stupid thing. It was not that big of a tunnel. It should not cut me off like that. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll go. I've got more time to kill. Maybe I'll go down here to the right a little bit, and then come back and end up at that parking lot I started at. That's where I have to kind of hang out. Redondo Avenue. That means round. There's a Long Beach storage. We're using the hobo font. I hate the hobo font. Saw a Cybertruck on the way here. Only one the whole trip so far, I think. Oh no, I actually saw two today. A normal one, it was just trash. No one takes care of that fucking metal on the outside. It's dirty, it's rust spots. Nobody takes care of any of that shit. One came by with that black, like a gunmetal paint job. So that guy is protecting his car, but in order to get that, he spent another $5,000. They offer that at the factory, different colors for $5,000. Can you believe that shit? So the car is already almost $100,000, and then $1,000 paint job. What a racket. There's the Sky Harbor. All kinds of aviation stuff around here. Oops, I almost got on the freeway by accident. Didn't want to do that. That's the 405. Chock full of cars, lots of traffic. There's the sign for Signal Hill. We just passed it. It's got a little script font. What else is down here? Oh, there's that thing. So I'm going to turn right here. Let's go down the street for a bit and see what's here. Hokkaido buffet. Bet that's real high quality. So here's the 405 again, but below us. Got these silly animated billboards around here. Cartoon characters. Larry Parker, accident attorney. Kind of hard to take the animated cartoony thing seriously. Lots of motorcycle and industrial rentals and all kinds of stuff here. There's some of those big cranes. That's like in Terminator 3. You had the big crane chase. There's a place out there on the left that rents these cranes. Much like they had in that big the crane chase on the street. So we got a bunch of car dealerships, gas stations. Fantastic Charbroiled Burgers. What a name for a restaurant. It's a big garbage truck. Again, more car dealerships. We're on Cherry Avenue now. Car dealer, some residential on the left. Thing about LA, you have some in the town of Fremont by us too, these kind of barrier streets. So there's an island between this road and the houses with a small street between that. It's kind of unusual. We get a whole bunch of them down here in kind of the Garden Grove area down here, parts of Orange County. And then they don't really have them in my area except for towns like Fremont across the bay, a few other places. But they're real common down here. My cousins down at Garden Grove used to have that by the street on their houses on. So barrier street, whatever you call it. I'll go a little bit further down, but it's a lot of the same crap. So like I said, it's kind of a boring area. It's very residential slash industrial. There's a Teamsters local meeting hall. Got a little horsey and a wagon wheel logo. That's kind of weird. More car dealerships. More billboards for lawyers and such. U-Haul. Strip malls here, public storage, and I'm going to turn around up here. Storage. There's a church over there. Oh, it's an All Souls Cemetery and Mortuary, not a church. Okay, head back to my little parking lot. So, fairly short and sweet, but there's only so much boring industrial neighborhood I can show you guys. So, just trying to kill some time. Couple hours we're going to the back to Long Beach to catch the boat to the islands. Bixby Road. Again, palm trees. It's a overall LA basin kind of stereotype. Palm trees everywhere. And eucalyptus trees, of course. These goddamn eucalyptus trees. So here's that barrier road thing I'm talking about on the right. You can see there's a curb next to me, and a street, and the house, part of the sidewalk with the houses. So they have this kind of a barrier thing here. It's very LA, at least southern LA, Garden Grove, Orange County kind of stuff. And again, not much around us except for towns like Fremont and some other places in the Bay Area. Kind of cool though if you have kids or whatever. They can kind of play on the street and not worry about crazy fast cars running into them. They have plenty of warning before some bad stuff comes down. Circle K market there. Those used to be popular in my area, but don't really see that much anymore. 100% hand wash, car wash. So you can see on the left, that's basically why it's called Signal Hill. There's some antennae up there. It's up on a big hill. There's your name, Signal Hill, right in front of you. Back to Hokkaido Buffet, which is, I bet, not run by Japanese people. Just a marketing thing. Oh, here we go, Spring Street. This is where I need to go. All right, dude, pass me. I need to go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Need to turn in here. Jimmy E's Bar and Grill parking lot. This is the good place to wait. So this is where I started my little journey. With the view of the awful Tesla dealership back here. Oh, this place is jumping now. I might not find a parking spot. It's pretty full. I'll park on the street. Even the street's full. Damn it. It is lunchtime, so makes sense why the Bar and Grill parking lot's pretty full. Let's see where I can find a parking spot. 1 hour parking, that should be good enough. Hang out here for a little while in my green zone. And get some air here. Doesn't seem as hot now, there's a little bit of a breeze. So yeah, that was the exciting Signal Hill area. Hope it wasn't too dull for you guys. So like I said, in a couple hours, I'll be going to catch the boat to Channel Islands. So I'm sure I'll have signal around the boat and on the boat as we leave. I can't say if we'll have signal as we go out into the water because I think it's a 2-hour boat ride to the islands. So who knows what it's going to be like, or even what it's like on the island. So I'll try to live stream it as much as I can. I don't get seasick. I can be out on the deck all day and up and down and back and forth and, you know, have a blast just sitting on thinking breeze in my face and enjoying the view and all that stuff. So I'll cover as much of that as I can since I'm stuck on the boat for 2 hours. And like I said, if it's bad signal or whatever, I'll just record locally, upload later. Same with the islands. See what's going on in the islands. I have no idea what to expect. My only experience with Catalina, other than some history footage here and there and some documentary, was the terrible movie Catalina Caper they had on Mystery Science Theater back 20 years ago. And just an awful 60s movie. Just trying to be funny, but also kind of a spy intrigue kind of thing, with tons of, like, you know, beach blanket bingo kind of people dancing in bikinis and singing. It's pretty awful, but it's a product of its time. It's very 60s. So if you haven't seen that, it might be good for a chuckle if you want to see what the area looks like and also just some dumb 60s tropes. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, if you guys are still here. And thanks ahead of time, anyone watching, making comments. I always like to go back and read the stuff, get a chuckle out of it. I can't read, obviously, while I'm driving, but it gives me some some entertainment and stuff for later. So have a good one, and hope everything's great with everybody, and peace out.